The focus of today's practice is going to be opening up the hips from several different positions. I have a new mobilization that's going to focus on opening up the piriformis. Could be great if you've been struggling with any sciatic pain, hip pain, lower back pain. It's an easy one to pick up. We're going to thread it right into the flow. Now we're going to be spending time on the knees, so if you're on a hard surface, pause the video and get on something or grab something soft that you can kneel on. But let's go ahead and get started. Half kneel, right leg up, left knee down, tuck the tail. We're going to take a big breath in and then circle the hip on the exhale. Squeeze that left glute and exhale, and let's circle. And let's try to keep the shoulders still and move that lower back independently of the upper back. And big breath in. We're going to circle the other direction. Okay, let's go ahead and switch sides. Right knee down, left leg up, tuck the tail, big breath in. Big breath in. Let's circle the other direction. Just stirring the lumbar around, moving it independently in space from the upper back. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and right leg forward, left leg back into the world's greatest stretch. And let's keep bouncing. Open up the hips a little bit more. Squeeze that left glute to lengthen the left leg out through the bottom of the heel. Also lengthening that right leg out through the knee. Okay. Now here's our new layer, or an introduction to our new layer. Go ahead and drop your left knee to the ground, then take that right leg, swing it out to the side, and then around and over the left leg, and then we're gonna push our weight back into our left hip. So you're gonna feel a big left glute stretch here in the piriformis. And let's just sink into it. Now I'm trying to keep the back of, or I want you to keep the back of your shoulders and hips pretty parallel to the ground. That's gonna really get you into the best piriformis stretch here. And then let's do some gentle circles. Just circle the hip capsule in space. It's gonna be a small circle. And big breath in. Let's circle it the other direction. Okay, so let's go right leg forward again. Now we're on all fours, left leg up, right leg back. That was just a transition into world's greatest stretch on the other side. Let's do some right hip bounces, big breath in. Squeeze that right glute to lengthen and straighten your right leg through the heel, projecting the left leg long through the knee. Okay, right knee to the ground. Now swing that left leg out and then around the back of the right leg. And then let's push the hip to the right hip to we'll call it 4 o'clock. Feel that big glute stretch there, that big hip stretch, keeping the back of the shoulders and hips parallel to the ground. Big breath in, breathe into that stretch, and then let's gently just circle the hip capsule. I got my dumbbell rack a little in the way here. That's okay. And big breath in, let's circle the other direction. Okay, and now let's transition back into a world's greatest stretch with the right leg forward, and let's do some hip pries here. So if you need to put your knee down because this is intense or it's hard to hold yourself up, then let's just work from here. Okay, if you can take your knee off the ground, great. So here's what we're gonna do. Inhale, squeeze the leg in. Exhale, externally rotate. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, externally rotate. Let's do like another 5 or 6 reps here. Squeeze that left glute too to keep that left hip open. And on the next one, let's open and hold it for a few breaths. Just trying to rotate this leg to butterfly it open. Now be really active here. We're trying to open this hip. And bring it in. Let's switch sides. If you need to keep that right knee down, go for it. The focus here is on opening this left hip. Okay, here we go. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, open. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, open. Now we want to keep the ankle pretty straight, if you remember, because we really want to focus this on the hip, not on ankle work right now. Let's do a few more. Use that exhale and exhale and hold. If you need to drop that right knee to support yourself, go ahead. I just did. And break. Now from this position, swing your left leg out and go behind the right leg. We're going to go back into that piriformis stretch one more time. This time I want you to push into it a little deeper. You stay there. And we're just gonna inhale, build the tension in the stretch. Exhale, push a little deeper. Inhale, even drive your knee into the ground a little bit here, your right knee, as if you're trying to get out of the stretch. Exhale, move yourself deeper into it. Inhale, drive your right knee into the ground a little bit as if you're trying to get out of the stretch, but don't move. And then exhale, drive that knee to the left to get you deeper in the stretch. Let's do it one more time. Okay, switch sides. Back into that piriformis stretch. So left knee down, right leg swings out, and we're pushing into the piriformis stretch. Okay, inhale, kind of drive that left knee into the ground. Exhale, push in deeper. Inhale, drive that left knee into the ground, but don't move. Exhale, push in deeper. Inhale, drive a little harder with a little more force here. And exhale, move that left knee to the right to assist going deeper. Let's do it again one more time. And deeper into the stretch. Okay. Now let's go into our kneeling front line stretch. Give the hands a little break. Tuck the tail. And lean back. And hands down. Down dog. Pedal those knees back. Project that spine long through the tail. Drive your knees back and project your legs long and straight through the heels. Let's be really active here, lifting the ground overhead. Okay. Drop back to the knees in quadruped. Hands off the ground, open the hips. Now, if you can, let's go back into our kneeling front line. Let's turn the shoulders, reach the left hand for the back of the left ankle or heel, and then reach over, turn, rotate, feel that stretch across the front of the left or the right hip and up through the torso. And switch if you need to come up to switch. It's okay. Right hand on the right heel and turn and rotate. If this is uncomfortable, just do a regular kneeling front line stretch. Switch. Switch. And bring it back. And let's go ahead and hop up real quick and just do a little bit of loosening movement, bouncing. Let's really shake out the legs here. Let's do a little bit of hip rotation. Shake out the legs. Shake out the tension from the arms. Great job today. Appreciate you practicing with me. It's been a pleasure. Look forward to training with you again soon.